and we welcome you live to E.F.W Conflict from the compound. I'm your host Radix, alongside my broadcast partner, the former NEW World Heavyweight Champion, Erwin. And Erwin, my word, Conflict is gonna deliver once again tonight.
Well, come this Sunday I might be the NEW champion, but yes, you are right. Tonight is set to be quite explosive in many ways. I mean, we've got the women's champion has found herself in a 6-woman match.
It's a very good point, Erwin. Yes, a very interesting stipulation there. There'll be a 6-woman battle royale here tonight. That Riley Patterson, the current EFW Women's Champion, is also in. And if Riley wins that match, then she will choose her opponent, but if one of her other 5 competitors in that match wins, then they will be the #1 contender for the EFW Women's World Heavyweight Championship. So quite a stipulation, quite a night ahead of us. We're going to kick it off here with the Dog and Kobayashi, Erwin, in an Extreme Rules matchup. The partners have decided that they need to know which one is going to lead this group into the future, and I find that interesting. The Dog and Kobayashi have been a great tag team so far here in the EFW, but they clearly need to know which one is the tougher competitor.
Oh yeah, very interesting decision. Clearly they want a leader out of the two, want to make the decisions, and as you say, this match is going to determine which one of these two men gets to do that.
It's a very good point. The Dog, of course, 6'3", 220. This match has to determine it, Erwin. If it doesn't, then there may be no hope for this tag team. The Dog, of course, is from Memphis, Tennessee. Great wrestling country down there in Memphis.
Oh yeah, of course.
I know this is one of the King's favourites. Trained by the legendary Al Snow. The Dog's got a lot of pedigree behind him.
Well, you could almost say this is a matchup of youth versus experience. It's going to be a very good question of which looks out here tonight.
Yeah, another great point, Erwin. Yeah, Kobayashi, of course, the veteran, a New Japan veteran, alongside an NEW veteran, 5'10" and 230 pound, Osaka, Japan. Of course, former television champion, still believes he's television champion despite the fact that that belt no longer exists, which is kind of bizarre turn of events if you ask me, Erwin. But of course he's also won a European title since he came to EFW, which has essentially revitalised this man's career. Kobayashi has been on the roll lately, and the Dog, his tag team partner, may have a battle on his hands tonight. These two men travel together, fight together, share the same hotels, share the same fan base, share the same autograph signings. These guys spend 12 hours a day together every single day. How well do Kobayashi and the Dog know each other in this match?
Well, if any kind of match could work out any kinks in that, an Extreme Rules match certainly will do the job.
Springboard moonsault straight away from the Dog. Not wasting any time here, Erwin.
Yeah, starting off really fast against Kobayashi here.
Planning DDT.
As you're pointing out, knows exactly what he's in there against.
Yeah, getting straight to work to the veteran Kobayashi. European uppercut there, swiping the fist, striking, the jaw of Kobayashi, and that springboard dropkick, beautiful. Right off the mat. All that core strength there from the Dog. Oh, planning DDT again to Kobayashi.
The Dog.
Oh my word, springboard elbow.
Well, he's acting fast here, but he's in danger of wearing himself out too soon. Kobayashi is very tough.
It's a good point again, Erwin. Kick to the sternum by the Dog after that springboard elbow. Tremendous athleticism by the rookie, taking on the veteran here. Just, oh my god, dismantling Kobayashi piece by piece. Another DDT and another elbow.
Kobayashi has had zero offense in this match so
Absolutely
far.
none whatsoever. Another European uppercut, right hand, and going for a backdrop. Yes, connects in a big way, smashing the neck and the head of Kobayashi onto the mat. The dog is on a roll. Kobayashi in serious trouble. The veteran is reeling.
Kobayashi now up on the dog's shoulders. Guillotine.
Huge guillotine by the dog. The rookie is smelling blood in the water. Kobayashi has had no response to the vicious attack by the rookie here. Going for that armbar, my god.
Not the momentum I was
Wrenching that
expecting
shoulder.
from this match.
No, not at all. Completely taken by surprise by the aggressiveness shown here by the dog tonight. Kobayashi has had absolutely no response here to the dog's vicious onslaught, and that's what it's been, Owen. An absolute onslaught on the top rope, looking for high impact tires. Oh, backdrop! My God, what a backdrop! Sweet Jesus, turning Kobayashi inside out.
Pin.
2. No!
Kobayashi still kicked out, and perhaps Kobayashi is still a little distracted.
Sweet Jesus, I thought it was over.
Perhaps a little bit distracted over everything that has gone on in recent weeks.
How did Kobayashi kick out of that? Oh, spinning neck breaker.
Championship. He's lost that opportunity to face Magnum Opus.
What a spinning neck breaker. I feel it's one big manoeuvre away from a victory for the dog here. On the apron. Oh!
Forearm.
Flying forearm. Almost phenomenal by the dog.
Oh, elbow drop.
Big elbow to the sternum.
Kobayashi. Big trouble here.
Snap suplex again. Looking for trouble. Looking for a pin. Shatopa's down. 2. Yes, that's it.
The dog on phenomenal form here tonight.
Yeah, the veteran was outfoxed by the rookie here tonight. The dog with a hard suplex puts away the former European and TV champion. The dog with arguably one of the biggest victories of his career here tonight in this Extreme Rules matchup. It's ironic, Owen, not one weapon was used. It was extreme enough between the two men.
Well, I think that's a level of respect between them. Not wanting this to come across as an attack. Simply a hard-fought match, and Kobayashi had nothing to do with the offense in that. It was all the dog.
Yeah, the dog showed that he had hard intentions with those hard, firm intentions with those hard strikes. There we go. The dog was singular-minded there in his attack against his tag team partner, showing absolutely no mercy whatsoever.
Well, a match that won favour the single-minded is coming up right now.
Oh yes, the 6-woman battle royale here in E.F.W. And what a stipulation, ladies and gentlemen. Cynthia Violet, Rachel Romy, Riley Patterson, the current E.F.W. Women's Champion, Elizabeth Dondelinger, Morgan Morales and Super Tornado will go at it tonight in a battle royale, a classic battle royale, and the simple stipulation is this: if Riley Patterson wins this match, if she can defeat those odds and shock everyone here tonight, Erwin, she has a golden opportunity to retain her women's championship because she would get to choose her opponent. But if any other of these women win this match, they are the new #1 contender for the E.F.W. women's title. That is imperative for tonight.
One hell of a first match as champion for Riley Patterson here tonight. Some tough competition entering that ring with her. Of course, over the top elimination will determine which woman gets her opportunity here tonight.
Well, it's very rare that I reiterate a match stipulation, Erwin. I've already told our viewers here what kind of stipulation it is, but the sheer importance, the sheer magnitude, the sheer intensity of Patterson's first essential match as champion needed to be documented twice.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's unheard of that the champion should have to. I mean, at least she's not defending the belt, but she's near as damn defending the belt. I mean, if one of these other women win here tonight, they got a shot at that title.
Well, there's a 1 in 5 chance of that may happen. Cynthia Violet, 5'5", 135 pounds from Seattle, Washington. The Red Dragon is probably one of the favourites of this match to make that happen, Erwin. What a role this woman has been on. An EFW original biting at the heels to be champion.
Absolute powerhouse, probably glad that Taryn Harvey's in tonight's main event rather than here in this match with Violet, as I think those two would continue that little rivalry they've got going on.
Well, I can't wait to see it.
Focus at the opportunity at hand.
I've actually heard a rumour that at Destruction it will be Violet and Harvey 1-on-1, but I'm not sure how true that is, Erwin.
Well, I guess we're going to have to wait and see. Here comes Rachel Romey.
Yeah, Rachel Romey, 5'1", 130 pounds from Glasgow, Scotland, of course, the former E.F.W Women's Heavyweight Champion of the world. Rachel Romey's career took a massive nosedive after she won that Women's Champion, of course. That's been well documented, but she's come back, and after a shaky start to her comeback and started to find her feet in a big way. Rachel Romey on a little bit of a roll right now, and you can't forget her, and she's a terrific technical wrestler in her own right. When Rachel Romey's in the zone, she's practically unbeatable.
Her momentum has been slow, but it has been constant. Rachel Romey is beginning to rise here in EFW. Perhaps this second time around may be the success Romey needs. Perhaps this kind of match could be the opportunity she needs.
Absolutely, Romey knows that she won't get many more chances as good as this to become Women's Champion once again. And here we are. We welcome the champion, the student of Funk U. She's not worried about coming in last. She's not worried about pomp and circumstance. All she cares about is the title. All she cares about is the honour as being EFW Women's Champion. All she cares about is a good fight. Riley Patterson, 5'7", 135 pounds from Wacklow, Poland, the former EFW Women's Champion. She's so good, I told you twice.
Absolutely.
Riley Patterson.
And some people
remember that name.
Doubted we'd ever see that belt around Riley Patterson's waist, but that day has come. She finally defeated Sakamoto Dixon. What a match that was.
And Elizabeth Donlinger, the last woman in this matchup. Or is she? Of course she isn't. But Elizabeth Donlinger will claim she is, because this title is almost certainly hers if her track record is anything to go by here, Erwin. 5'10", 150 pounds from Leeds, England. And remember, she's only ever been beaten once in her entire career. Never ever been pinned or submitted here in the EFW. That's a terrific track record.
Well, that may be right, but I don't think she's ever been in a battle royale before either.
She lost, of course, a part of the team.
New territory for Elizabeth Donlinger here tonight.
If you know us, of course, since that loss as a team, Elizabeth Donlinger has not tagged with anybody else. That blotch on the record clearly bothered the loony from Leeds. Morgan Morales. Crazy cunning, deceptive, mischievous Morales. 5'5", 135 pounds, Sacramento, California.
Well,
Double M is here.
unique is definitely a word I'd use to describe Morgan Morales. Unpredictable would be another.
Yeah, I mean, Morales is one of those for me. She frightens me, to be honest with you, Erwin. She's so young, she's so good, and she clearly cares nothing for anybody around her. She's very goal orientated, which is kind of what I like about her, but it kind of be a downfall at the same time. Morales is her own worst enemy, in my opinion. Super Tornado, however, is just completely fucking insane. 5'2", 126 pounds of Durango, Mexico. Super Tornado, back from a rotary cuff injury. Back with a bang, I might add, and boing! There we go, Super Tornado. We are back, baby.
Effect noise.
God, it's Super Tornado, Erwin.
Boing. Well,
Why
Super
wouldn't you want
Tornado.
to die?
Maybe at a disadvantage here tonight.
Yes, listen to these fans. They can't believe it. She's back. She's better than ever. She's fully fit. The luchador from Mexico with a point to prove. She might be my pick here in this battle royale. This is the kind of match that would suit the craziness of Super Tornado.
Well, perhaps the craziness, but you've got to think her high flying attitude may come back to haunt her in this match. Oh, she might be out right here. Dondolinger wasting zero time.
Yeah, commentators curse straight away there.
Oh wait, manages to break free.
The lunatic from Leeds, Elizabeth Dondolinger.
And the champion now.
Oh.
Being attacked by the first ever women's champion.
Oh, wait a minute, Patterson, no. Surely not the first one out. Rome is there.
Oh, but again, too early in this matchup.
Yeah, battling
To
back
catch
with
Patterson off guard. Oh, kick to the gut.
it. And there you see Violet there.
Big headbutt.
Violet in there. Dondolinger. Grappling.
This
Violet in
one's
the
gonna
corner
be
there.
hard to
Dondolinger.
follow until the ring starts to clear somewhat.
Yes, it is. Well, Patterson and Romy in one corner, Violet, Dondolinger in another, and Tornado and Morales all in 3 separate
Riley
little fights of
breaking
their own.
free.
Oh, Morales on the outside there, on the ring
Morales in
apron.
big
Tornado
trouble.
trying to get her out there, Erwin.
No,
Rolls back in again.
elbow to the shin. Stopped that attack. Super Tornado not giving up though.
Oh, my word.
Oh! Violet's gone.
Oh,
Dondolinger just
My God,
deposited.
within a blink of an eye, catching everyone off guard, Elizabeth Dondolinger has annihilated Cynthia Violet's dreams of the Women's Championship with one swift manoeuvre.
Riley Patterson rolling under the bottom rope, trying to get a break from everything that's going on here. Oh, German suplex from Dondolinger to Tornado.
Yeah, the champion back in now after that quick break from the bottom rope. Patterson, of course, knows she has to be eliminated over the top to lose this opportunity. That's a great piece of ring presence by the champion. Dondolinger didn't appreciate that one bit and goes right for the champion. My word, inverted crossbody.
Romy could perhaps have a disadvantage in this matchup as well. I believe she's the lightest woman in this match,
Armbar crossbody,
which makes her the easier to throw over the top. But she's going straight for Morales here.
Yeah, Tornado watching the damage done by Romy to Morales.
Well, Patterson nearly went out there with that reverse.
Oh my word, reversed Hurricane Rana there by Patterson.
Deadly
To Dondolinger
maneuver.
on the apron now, clutching ahead.
It's like a spike pile driver, that move. It's not just like a hurricane.
A reverse spike pile driver, Erwin. It's like you're going nose first into the mat.
Tornado now the target of Patterson.
Oh
What
my
a lariat.
Sweet Jesus, what a lariat that was by the champion. She wants this championship bad, Erwin. She'll do anything to keep it, but she's got a huge challenge here tonight.
Hoping
None
to
of
get rid of Tornado.
Only Violet has been knocked out so far.
Morales thrown from the top rope.
Oh, God!
Oh my God, she held on. I thought Dondelinger was out then.
Tremendous ring presence there by Dondelinger, managing to grab the rope after that huge lariat.
Romy very clever with that attack there, but not successful keeping on Dondelinger, as you know she'll be out for revenge right now.
Patterson and Morales in the corner there with Tornado, who's in trouble, fighting back, and now Patterson's and Morales' partnership ended swiftly. Oh, what a drop, what a sit-out powerbomb there by Dondelinger, and a hard elbow by Morales, hard shot to follow, and a sweet shin music.
5 women remain. Violet's going to be upset that she went out relatively early in comparison with the rest. Romy in trouble of being the next one.
Yeah, it's Russian roulette now, Owen. It's who's got the most stamina, who's got the most will to win, who really wants to be women's champion.
Oh, elbow to the face. Romy saves herself. Oh, Dondelinger with her second elimination. Morgan Morales clotheslined over the top rope.
Well, Morales would have been considered to be one of the hot favourites in this match. That has to be considered an upset here, Erwin. Morales was hot to trot before this match, and she'll be angry. You can see the face of Morales clearly frustrated there. What a big elbow by Patterson.
Dondelinger looking for number 3 here with Rachel Romy in the corner. Patterson, meanwhile.
Oh my God! Another huge sit-out powerbomb by Patterson. Goes for a hard right hand to Romy. Oh, what an uppercut. The ex-boxer there showing her chops. Dondelinger with a shot to the back of the champion's head and goes to the elbow. What a match.
What a way to rev up conflict here. Only our second match in. Oh, women left over the top rope. Elimination. Dondelinger in control, it seems.
Another hard elbow to the joint muscles of Tornado, stopping the luchador, perfecting her high flying style. If she can't stand, she can't jump.
Holding on to that top rope, as is Romy.
Yeah, this could be dangerous.
The outside.
No.
Tornado manages to break free.
I think Tornado has survived.
Romy also manages to
and
break
so has
free.
Romy, yes. Good call, Owen. Backbreaker by Dondelinger, who finally goes for Patterson with that big elbow to the champion. Romy now goes for the down Tornado. These 4 women will do anything for that women's heavyweight championship, Owen.
Oh yeah.
This is getting ugly.
Riley Patterson now trying to gather her senses. Oh, and does so. What a lariat to Tornado, who is rocked. Romy looking to take advantage. I don't even know what the hell that was. Some kind of sideways brain buster, I believe. Tornado, though, somehow still fighting fit. Riley Patterson in the corner. Dondelinger, though, caught up midstream there, I think. Oh, Tornado super kick Dondelinger right out of the ring.
Oh my God, what a maneuver. Dondelinger's gone. The hot favourite has gone.
3 women left. 1 former E.F.W Women's Champion, 1 current E.F.W Women's Champion, and Super Tornado, who is in trouble right here.
Yeah, Tornado in deep trouble at the hands of Patterson.
Oh,
fighting back with that huge elbow.
Needs to act fast though. Both of them giving a look of what the hell else have we got.
And of course Rachel Romy shocking the world here, being in the last 3 here tonight.
Definitely proving herself. Romy missing, Riley rather missing with that kick. Romy looking to take advantage.
Oh God, Patterson's gone! Patterson's gone! We will have a new #1 contender! Standing Flip Uranagi!
My word! Super Tornado surely can't reach that. No, does not. Angry at herself for even attempting it, I think, there. I cannot believe the champion is now out of this match, and it's down to Rachel Romy and Super Tornado, who had similar ideas there, kicking each other.
Clear frustration there by the champion. Big German suplex there by Tornado. There will be a #1 contender for Riley Patterson's World Heavyweight Championship tonight, because the champion is out. What a match.
Oh, what a kick.
What a kick. Can Romy do it again?
Romy has Tornado.
Can Romy put
Fisherman suplex
those demons to bed here tonight against Super Tornado?
The closest she's been
on the ring apron. One more shot will do it.
Tornado.
One more hit to Tornado.
Being eliminated.
Will it be?
There it is.
Yes. Yes.
Romy has a shot at the champion.
Rachel Romy has redemption. What a moment for the former champion. Clawed her way back to the top of the mountain, and Rachel Romy will take on Riley Patterson for the E.F.W Women's Championship of the world, Owen.
And the mouths of the non-believers have been shut. My word, what a performance from Rachel Romy here tonight.
What a performance from all these ladies here tonight, Owen. My God, what a match that was. What a battle royal.
Cleaning house at one point. But Rachel Romy coming out victorious.
I thought at one point Dundlinger had this match won, Owen, but Rachel Romy hang on in there, and finally the veteran got the win.
Well, as if that. I mean, we've only been 2 matches here. We've got far more to go. A championship on the line. But up next, we have a first blood match, and these things end suddenly. So you've got to keep your eyes peeled on this one, and this is going to be heavy hitting.
Well, as the legendary Jim Ross would say, put the women and children to bed, because this one will not be for the faint of heart. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, is a first blood match between Haku Ross and Isaac Thompson. Haku Ross from the EOD. Isaac Thompson answers to no man and expects no quarter. But my word, he could dish out some punishment. Thompson and Ross, this could be an absolute bloodbath, Owen.
Oh, indeed. I mean, we've seen how hard these two can hit. I don't think we've seen a match between them yet, which is going to make for interesting viewing here tonight. I am still trying to get over what we've just witnessed. Incredible work from Rachel Romy there. But oh, wait a second.
Oh, wait a minute. Here he is. Always a pleasure to see him. The 7-time World Heavyweight Champion. Shall we call him an 8-time World Champion? Now he's E.F.W World Heavyweight Champion. 6'1", 250 from Brooklyn, New York. Current European and E.F.W World Heavyweight Champion. It's the leader of Magnum Opus, Nick.
Oh, it's the crazy hammer.
Well, the ghost of Kick-Ass Future has just got sick of what Scrooge McSnake has said here tonight so far. And the man who got over entering the ring.
Well, it's perfectly clear who you're rooting for in this one, Owen.
I'm completely unbiased, I'll have you know.
Well, Crazy Hammer and Snake having a war of words tonight, which has come to what may be a conclusion to this legendary rivalry, because we have learned after that confrontation we will see Crazy Hammer and Snake go one-on-one in a steel cage for the European title here tonight.
That is going to be incredible.
Every time those two dance, it's magic. It could be phenomenal between Snake and Crazy Hammer. We have to get Flew Alive, Haku Ross and Isaac Thompson first, which will be an absolutely glorious first blood match, Owen.
Oh yeah, I mean,
what a night it's been tonight at Conflict. Already, what a night it promises to be.
And again, this kind of match, it's over in a flash. Got to be paying attention. Mike Stouffer and Bob Turner both very quick on the call for first blood matches, which makes it all the more intense, which makes the hits that much faster. You do tend to notice most wrestlers speed up in a first blood match to try and make sure they're the first to the cut.
let's be honest here, Owen, we're talking about two of the hardest hitters, two of the strongest men in E.F.W. today, in Haku Ross and Isaac Thompson. This is going to be a hard-hitting affair. There's no doubt in my mind here. And we're going to kick it off here from the member of the EOD, the relative newcomer to the E.F.W., the very impressive, the very strong, the very no-nonsense Haku Ross, 6'5", 350 pounds of attitude, open for business, originally from Haiti, the army brat, travelled all over the world, met Ray Sullivan in college, of course. It's been already documented, Erwin. Him and Haku go back a long way, the EOD now touting for business, essentially, enforcers, if you will, in their own way.
Stealing that opportunity against Magnum Opus away from Kobayashi and the dog.
That's just good business in my opinion. The EOD have got a much better chance of beating Magnum Opus than Kobayashi and the dog. I'm sorry, but that's just a fact. Those two guys are thoroughbreds. Kobayashi and the dog are sideshows compared to Haku Ross and Ray Sullivan.
And interestingly enough, no Ray Sullivan at ringside here tonight.
Haku Ross doesn't need Ray Sullivan. Haku Ross can do it on his own. I can promise you, I'm very involved with this young man's signing here in E.F.W. One of my many absentees from the desk was to sign this guy. Adrian Goldman made it very clear he wanted this young man's signature. There was a lot of competition for his name. E.F.W. got him. Probably the only reason I'm still sat here today is the acquisition of Haku Ross. That's how good this young man is.
Still yet to settle here in E.F.W, but hasn't been off to a bad start. Isaac Thompson, however, has been so close to the E.F.W championship before.
Well, of course,
a little bit irked that he's not in contention for that anytime soon.
Of course, Isaac Thompson was the first man to make the Reaper bleed. Isaac Thompson was the first man to take the undefeatable man, it seemed at the time, to the limit. Isaac Thompson stands in at 6'4", 250 pounds. The ex-weightlifter from Bucharest, Romania, is an absolute thoroughbred in his own right, and Isaac Thompson truly believes in his heart he is a future world champion, and I don't disagree with that.
Well, it's rare that Isaac Thompson is ever in a match where he is the lighter of the two men. This is one of those times, not that you'd be able to tell looking at them. Oh, big knee to start things off.
There's actually 90 pounds difference between these two men, Owen.
It's an incredible amount.
A tremendous amount of weight there, planting DDT and a hard elbow by Haku Ross. Well, 91 can only be. Oh my word! Tremendous right hand by Haku Ross.
Going to work here.
The former linebacker, former boxer, Haku Ross, been an athlete his entire life. Hard elbow.
Well, that'll be one way
Off my word!
Elbow shots.
Again, that planning DDT by Ross, going straight to Thompson. Going straight for the head, going straight for the arm, going straight for the upper body, trying to demobilise the veteran who goes
standing Uranagi.
Tremendous.
Like full Nelson slam, really.
Almost, yeah, I would say more like a full Nelson.
Oh,
huge big boot. Best big boot in the business. Some would say Isaac Thompson neck wrench.
Here, first blood. Oh, big shot to the gut.
Well, ironically, Owen, you know, Haku Ross has been more successful in singles competition than he has in tag team competition so far here in the E.F.W. So perhaps that's a good omen for the rookie here against Isaac Thompson,
Very
who
true.
who has been in so many high-profile scenarios. We'd have to consider him the favourite in this match, despite Haku's seeming dominance at the moment.
Well, Haku's
Snake Eyes
victory streak may give him the edge here. Isaac Thompson's run has been mixed as of late. Possibly still healing injuries from his match.
Oh my word, another Snake Eyes there by Haku Ross, who's clearly working on the head, the upper body of Thompson. Spine buster, shades of Arn Anderson. That hellish spine buster there to Isaac Thompson. Off. Oh, surely not. Choke slam. What a choke slam.
Well, that ain't gonna make him bleed though. Oh. Neck breaker there.
It sure as hell could knock him out though. High risk, high impact elbow. Right to the sternum. Right to the heart.
Thompson has had no luck here.
No luck, no offense.
The dog Kobayashi too, essentially. Right here, right now with Haku Ross.
Haku Ross has been completely dominant in this matchup, showing exactly what he's made of.
Hang on a second.
Off.
That curse continues.
The commentator's curse indeed strikes again. Isaac Thompson fighting back. Stomps to the chest, and now looking for a fall away slam. Oh no, perhaps
Oklahoma slam.
There he is, Oklahoma slam. Yes, good call. Changed his mind. Wanted to get his full body momentum into that slam. Knew he needed a big hit. What a counter there by Ross. Knee smash, knee breaker there.
Damaging the shin.
Off. Goes right back to the armbar though. Arm breaker. Oh my god.
Shot to the face did the work.
Well, I think it was the heel of that cowboy boot of Ross Irwin scraping the top of the skull of Isaac Thompson just one too many times. And of course, you said it at the start of this matchup, both referees, both Bob Turner and Mike Shatopa, very, very vigilant about the first blood stipulation. As soon as they see that splash of blood, they will call that matchup, and that heel was enough tonight for Haku Ross. Very, very impressive victory tonight against Isaac Thompson, and it has to be said.
Incredible victory for Haku Ross there. Shame Isaac Thompson couldn't pick up any momentum. Youth seems to be prevailing here tonight, but in our next match there's no such thing as youth, if you ask me. Crazy Hammer and Snake.
Well, neither man will thank you for that, but there's no lie to it either. Crazy Hammer and Snake, both veterans. Snake 17 years, Hammer 15. Both these men have been around the block. Well, they're both 17 years.
This one is for that European Championship.
Well, yeah, whatever it is for that European Championship here tonight. It's not for the world title. It's for one of Snake's championships, to the lesser of the two. Snake was coming out here to give that championship to one of his associates, Jimmy Falcon, and Crazy Hammer said that wasn't on, and essentially has invoked his rematch clause here against Snake. Crazy Hammer, the man who got over in every country he's ever wrestled in, from Japan to Timbuktu, and now here in Old Blighty. Crazy Hammer in Conflict has created quite an impression in E.F.W. since his debut, and hasn't stopped since. 5'7", 249 pounds of pure craziness. It's Hammer time from Tokyo, Japan. It's Crazy Hammer.
Crazy Hammer has built quite a legacy around the world and hopes to continue to do so here in E.F.W.
It's been to hell and back so many times, he's got frequent flyer mileage, Owen.
And it seems his past has followed him here. Perhaps this is only the latest milestone in the saga between Crazy Hammer and Snake.
Crazy Hammer and Snake will be fighting 10 years after they're dead. I've said it once, I'll say it 1,000 times. These two men absolutely hate each other. They've fought in New Japan, they've fought in Europe, they've fought in New Mexico, they've fought in North America, they've fought in South America, they've fought in Germany, Australia, they've fought all over the world. Crazy Hammer and Snake absolutely despise each other. Polar opposites, both great at what they do, completely different attitudes to the business, separate locker rooms, separate circles, no conversation, no quarter. Snake 6'1", 250, Brooklyn, New York, District 13, current E.F.W champion, current European champion, 7-time world champion, manager of Magnum Opus, icon of the business. Nothing else needed to be said. The man, the myth, the Snake.
And perhaps in taunting fashion, comes out here with the E.F.W championship, not the European championship, which is on the line here. Interesting decision by Snake.
Mind games. Who knows? The man is a dual champion. He can wear what championship he damn well pleases. It's of course a cage match.
Steel cage lowers around.
It's one-on-one. The Snake and Hammer go at it once again. The oldest rivalry in wrestling today. A tale as old as time, my word.
Crazy Hammer's face bouncing off that steel cage as this match kicks off.
Yeah, eating steel. Minutes, seconds into this match of a snap suplex, and followed by Snake going right for the challenger here. Gut wrench suplex. Classic Snake there. That classic gut wrench suplex. The creator of that move, Owen.
Crazy Hammer in big trouble in the get-go here, rolls out of the way of that though, but Snake just a little too fast. Crazy Hammer now getting the upper hand.
Oh my word, big elbow. Huge elbow by Hammer. Club to the back, into the corner he goes. Looking for trouble. Looking for a Snake Eyes. Huge shot there, right to the head of Snake. Hammer looking to capitalise.
Crazy Hammer knows this won't be quick. Knows this won't be easy, but knows.
Oh Christ, what a shot! What a lariat by Hammer.
Knows he could come out of this as a champion.
Maybe too far away. Oh yes, yeah, misses with the senton. Crazy Hammer went for broke and broke himself.
Fulfilling the first part of his name.
Elbow and a lariat by Snake, who capitalises on the mistake. Climbs the cage. Cage could retain right here if Hammer doesn't retain his senses quickly.
Which he does. Catches up to Snake.
Off. Drags his tights, drags the champion right off the cage. This match continues between these two icons of the business, these two New Japan Hall of Famers, Crazy Hammer and Snake, going right at it live here tonight in E.F.W.
Crazy Hammer on the attack. Snake again, just a little bit faster.
Snake's always been a little bit faster. That's been the problem with Hammer. He just can't accept Snake's just that little bit better. Oh!
Powerbomb right into this turnbuckle.
That could be all. That could be it. Another Uramagi. Excuse me, gut wrench. So I see a Uramagi.
Taunting a little there.
That'll do. A couple of elbows to the head. Oh no, what a counter there, what a bridge. Need to capitalise. Oh, misses with the bulldog though, what a counter by the veteran.
Who follows up.
The other veteran. Oh!
Samoan drop.
You have to admit, Snake's been phenomenal here tonight. At every moment. Oh my word. Enziguri. Everything's a Uramagi tonight.
Oh, elbow drop to the knee. Snake thinking twice about going up just yet.
Oh, standing drop kick. Beautiful maneuver there by Snake. Goes for the pin. 2. No, kick out. Very, very close there. That classic standing drop kick. One of the best drop kicks in the business. One of the best drop kicks of all time by the 7-time world champion. Looking to put away Crazy Hammer here. Venom drive there. It's over. It's over.
Snake has just laid his claim, going for the pin again.
Yes, it's over.
Snake retains the belt.
The European champion remains the European champion. 2-1 Snake. Crazy Hammer. No answer for Magnum Opus tonight. What a superior performance here by Snake. He has picked it up a level. He's no longer retired. He's back, and he's back to his best here at E.F.W. here tonight.
Well, he has 2 titles, but surely the 30-day stipulation stands on both championships, which means we should expect to see him in an E.F.W. championship match sometime soon. However, that is not tonight, because the only match left we have on the card is going to be insane. A newcomer looking to prove herself against a former E.F.W. women's champion.
Sakamoto Dixon and Taryn Harvey. Iron Woman match. #1 contendership on the line if Harvey can beat the champion. If Saka wins, she chooses her challenger. She chooses her stipulation, excuse me, against Dixon.
Yeah, I mean, coming out of here tonight, Riley Patterson would essentially have 2 #1 contenders on her plate. I wonder how that's going to settle.
Well, we've had this kind of stipulation before, Owen. Of course, Patterson had her chance to choose her own #1 contender, but lost that opportunity. Of course, that battle royale was won.
Rachel Romey, of course, with a sensational victory.
And and this one is for the #1 contendership in the rankings, of course, of E.F.W. So essentially, Patterson now will have 2 contenders. So I can only assume there will either be a triple threat or a very weird stipulation from Sakamoto Dixon. And then Romy gets a shot later down the line against whoever wins out of those 2 ladies. Who knows? Who knows what the hell Adrian Goldman will pull out of his twisted hat of tricks. Sakamoto Dixon, 5'9", 135 pounds from Bangkok, Thailand. The former E.F.W. Women's Heavyweight Champion of the world. Sakamoto Dixon, the queen of strong style, the longest entrance in E.F.W. today, Erwin.
Well, yeah, of course, I'd like to take this time to mention that, of course, we have one more show from the compound here before Sunday, where we're going to Riot around noon It's going at GMT, of course. It's going to be absolutely insane.
Yes, I mean,
stacked card.
yeah, we can exclusively reveal that the E.F.W World Heavyweight Championship will be on the line at Destruction. Snake will defend that title.
Well, I've got to wonder who his opponent's going to be.
We just don't know at this point, Erwin. Only time will tell. We're going to have to tune in to find out. I don't know, you don't know, the fans don't know. Only Adrian Goldman knows, apparently. Maybe Snake knows. Snake seems to know more than he lets on. If you haven't made a cup of tea by now, it's too late. You should have gone to start the entrance. It'd be ready by now. Crumpets, forget about it.
Well, certainly the veteran of this match.
The Queen of Strong Style. Sakamoto Dixon
has been to the mountaintop once before in this developmental division.
I can't wait for the day that her and Akane Matsuda cross paths again, Erwin.
Well, I wouldn't think it'd be too long.
Dixon
made such an impression here in E.F.W.
Dixon and Matsuda too would be a glorious matchup, in my opinion.
Perhaps one day we will see it.
Darwin Harvey, however, is going to be a whole new breed of competition here for Dixon tonight. Never faced it before in single competition, Erwin. Will that be a factor for the former champion here tonight?
Well, this could be a state of two different strong styles clashing. Taryn Harvey, an absolute powerhouse from Staten Island, New York. As you've alluded to before, former police officer, knows the gangster quite well from what she described as shenanigans in New York. Didn't go into it any further.
And here we go. Darwin Harvey, 5'7", 150 pounds, 15 pounds heavier than the opponent. Staten Island, New York. Knows the gangster, hard as nails. Police training. Is that enough said for Sakamoto Dixon? Or will the Queen of Strong Style, the Japanese veteran, the Women's Hall of Famer in New Japan, stand tall against Harvey here tonight, Erwin?
Well, this is definitely Taryn Harvey's toughest test to date.
Oh, no question. Dixon's an assassin.
However, if Taryn Harvey has taken a look back and watched Sakamoto Dixon's matches, she may be in with a chance here. She seems well educated whenever she steps into that ring, seems to know what her opponents are up to. This is about to get underway, our main event of the night. 15 minutes on the clock.
Yeah, Dixon and Harvey now battling it out.
Big kicks.
To prove who earns the other slot here, who earns the other shot for Riley Patterson's World Championship. Oh,
back and forth here. Dixon seemingly coming out better.
My word, neck breaker there by Dixon.
Utilising that brace once again.
I really don't believe this is about championship opportunities, Erwin. I just believe this is one to prove who's tougher, who's the better submission specialist, who's the better woman.
Well, Dixon
off,
back and forth as it has been.
Tornadoes of Dixon. Harvey's trying to mat wrestle a technical wizard here, and that's just not a good idea. Dixon was doing this when Harvey was in diapers. Goes for an early pin, not even the two. Turner was in a great position there. It has to be said.
Dixon trying to keep on top of Harvey now.
You know, full credit to Bob Turner tonight. He's been absolutely flawless. I mean, much has been said about the E.F.W senior official, but tonight he's been absolutely spot on. Oh, what a crossbody.
Taryn Harvey starting to fail to dodge these shots from Sakamoto Dixon here.
Oh God, guillotine there by Dixon.
There is a long time left in this matchup here.
Yeah, 30 minutes and 15 seconds remain and counting. Going down is Harvey, and so is the clock. Oh, what a shot by Dixon. Going for high risk. Going for high impact. Oh my lord. What a fisherman's off the top. Sweet Jesus, what a move. That could be it right there. Could be the first pin for Dixon right there, Erwin.
Almost like a middle rope Michinoku driver or Samoan driver. Absolutely phenomenal move. Oh, now again utilising that knee brace.
Looked like a release fisherman's to me.
Whatever it was. Oh, Taryn Harvey still fights back after it. Driving Sakamoto Dixon's head into the mat. Needs to act fast.
Over the top. Oh, God, what authority there by Harvey, throwing her onto the outside.
Perhaps hoping to catch up out there.
Turner trying to speak some sense into these ladies. Harvey completely ignoring the senior official right into that ring post. Well, Jesus, head first, right into the steel.
Not be a wise idea. We've seen how deadly Sakamoto Dixon can be out there.
However, oh, God, no! Oh, Christ!
It's going all Harvey's way out there.
What a power bomb! What an absolute God, brutal powerbomb and a shot to the head by Harvey, who has snapped against the Queen of Strong Style right here.
Count of 6, shot to the gut.
I think Harvey could get one here by count out if she keeps applying this kind of pressure to Dixon here. She needs to be cautious with Turner's count though, or this doesn't help her. Dixon's fighting back, misses with a drop kick though. Great count there. She needs to capitalise very quickly here. Oh God, right into the ring post. Dixon needs to get in.
And she does.
Oh my word! The former E.F.W champion steals one right there. It's 1-0 Dixon. After that flurry, it looked like Harvey was guaranteed a point here, if you will, in this Iron Woman competition, but Dixon stole it right out in the end. This competition continues, but what an upset to begin with, Erwin.
What an upset indeed. Taryn Harvey looked sure to steal one there.
Oh God!
But Dixon outsmarting her right at the end of the 10 count.
Fireman carry though, right on the ring apron, Erwin. Harvey has gone right back on the attack here. Dixon's in serious trouble. The count begins again. Onto a 6. Both ladies back in the ring.
Oh, Dragon Sleeper.
You're going right for submission. Could that be it? 2-0.
Harvey perhaps somewhat dejected after that outsmarting there of Dixon. It's something she should have been looking out for in
Powered
this match.
Irish whip though, right in the corner. Dixon seemingly with the upper hand, getting Harvey on the top rope here. Oh, and what a shot again! Just
going for
manhandling
again.
Oh, here we go! Oh Christ!
Slamming Taryn Harvey to the mat and going for a pin.
Could be 2. No! Harvey kicks out, still 1-0 to Dixon.
Less than 10 minutes left.
9 minutes and 21 seconds remain.
Taryn Harvey now desperate for a pin.
Yeah, Harvey knows she needs to capitalise and quickly turn it down again. Not even the 2. Dixon still fighting here. Harvey has been dominant the last minute and a half or 2, but hasn't done enough to keep Dixon down. Oh,
God.
That could work.
Knee right across the head. That's definitely going to help.
Harvey needs to utilise that
this is
power.
not the
Does
time.
not want to waste time gloating.
Yeah, I was about to say the exact same thing, Owen. This is not the time to gloat here against Dixon. She needs to put the woman away here if she wants to stand any chance of winning this matchup.
We've seen what's
It's far
happened
too
to
important
women
to fuck
before
around here tonight.
who have gloated in a match with Dixon. Oh my word.
A torture rack, I think too close to the ropes there. Turned the rocket up fairly quickly. Oh, counting the bulldog there. Dixon, great counter, great flurry.
Oh, what a shot.
Hard shot there by Dixon.
Oh, looking for it. Reverse exploder suplex.
God Lord, what an exploder.
8 minutes to go and things are not looking good for Taryn Harvey right now.
Out of this world, out of her skin goes Taryn Harvey. Sakamoto Dixon now has taken control.
The learning curve perhaps too steep.
7 minutes 45 remain. And going down.
To the gut.
Oh, yeah! There it is! Shit,
Ben.
sucker indeed!
And it's now 2-0. Whether you like it or not, Sakamoto Dixon has built up quite a lead here. And the confident queen of strong style is now looking to pick apart the newcomer here.
Yeah, what a match. What intensity here tonight by these two ladies for one of the #1 contenderships in the women's title.
Jostling for position here.
Both these ladies grappling back and forth, countering every moment. Dixon finally gets Harvey into the corner and looking to strike on the top rope. Off! Another shot right to the head there of Harvey. Goes. Oh, wait a minute, is that a Samoan driver? Or is she going for it again? There we go!
Harvey's back must be in pieces by now.
Michinoku driver off the top rope and a 2.
Harvey again needs to bridge that gap. That 2-0 lead Sakamoto Dixon currently has.
Well, it's going to be 3 if Harvey isn't careful. Dixon's all over the young pretender here. Oh, what a drop kick. Dixon proving once again how dominant she has been here in the women's division.
Well, again, Harvey somewhat thrown in the deep end here.
Well, Goldman, the rest of us, you, especially Erwin, thought Harvey was one to watch, one to cherish, one to mould into something special.
Dixon clearly thinking otherwise.
Well, Dixon.
Oh, hang on a second, sunset flip.
Oh, sunset flipping. What a counter. Turn us down. No.
Oh no, Dixon reverses.
What a counter by Dixon.
Taryn Harvey gets out.
2 2s. Not enough by either lady.
A valiant attempt from Harvey.
Snap suplex.
There's another head of steam here. She needs to keep on top of Dixon though.
She has 5 minutes to equal the score. 2 minutes needed just to even the score.
It's still possible.
Double axe handle to the spine of Dixon. Oh, what a shot again, right to the head of the lariat. To the former champion, the Queen of Strong Style is reeling against Taryn Harvey.
Oh, a spear!
Spear to the heart!
Going for a pin, not wasting any time.
Turn this down! 2! You know!
Sakamoto Dixon at 2.9 kicks out.
Strong style, strong will from Dixon.
Harvey is running out of
What
time.
a kick out! Oh, what a backbreaker. The fight continues.
What a match.
What a match indeed.
Would you believe this was 2-0 Dixon? Would you believe
Harvey.
she's going for a submission? STS by Harvey. Go for it, kid. Make a tap.
She
Yes.
does.
2-1.
Well.
2-1 Harvey. It's not impossible.
She may not win the match, but she's definitely earned
3 minutes 41 remain.
the accolade of making Dixon tap. However, Dixon very unhappy about that.
Oh, knee breaker by Dixon.
Harvey still has 3 minutes to at least even this thing up. Can she do it? Or will Sakamoto Dixon further that gap? Going for a pin.
Too early in my opinion. Got the 2. Harvey's tired. You can't blame her against a pure-bred athlete like Sakamoto Dixon, a veteran of this business. Harvey's a rookie. Harvey's an E.F.W. original, Erwin. Dixon's been in this business for 10 plus years before she got to E.F.W. Can you imagine? She's probably forgotten more ways to hurt Harvey than Harvey knows.
Well, that isn't stopping Harvey.
Oh.
However, she needs to think fast. She needs to act fast if she's got any chance.
What a shot again by Dixon. Oh no, come on, not another. Oh God, explode the suplex.
Dixon looking to make it 3-1 here. Oh wait, no. Changed her mind. Double knees to the back.
Code breaker. Saka by Dixon.
Turning Taryn Harvey inside.
2. Yes, 3-1. That's it, it's over. Thanks for coming, Harvey.
Well, again, Taryn Harvey can say she's made Sakamoto Dixon tap. But I don't think she's going to make it to 3-3 with just under 2 minutes remaining here.
You know what? This kid's done. Fuck this. I'm going to Magnum Office's after party. You can call the rest of this match. See you later.
Well, as always, my co-commentator being a douche, and I am forced to continue here alone. Sakamoto Dixon, 1 minute 20, in control here. Taryn Harvey in trouble. Snapmare. Considering Taryn Harvey has been thrown in the deep end here, she is not giving up. Shot to the gut of Sakamoto Dixon. Who certainly now has won this one. So we're nearing 30 seconds to go, but Taryn Harvey wants to be remembered. Does not want to go out on her back. Powerbomb out of the corner. Another spear. Could at least make it 3-2 if she's quick. 1, 2, no! Sakamoto Dixon denies her even that as this match comes to an end. However, Taryn Harvey is the one on her feet. Sakamoto Dixon is the one that is victorious. And as that brings a close to conflict, I am the greatest E.F.W. commentator and NEW commentator of all time. And I will see you at Destruction, and I will most certainly see you at Riot. What a week we have ahead.
to the ground.